Right. So I have some students here who thought they were in the slime making business anyway. They were making slime at home and bringing it to school to sell. So I totally did not want them selling slime at school anymore. I didn't want them selling it or even giving it away. Some students coming in contact with it were coming in with a rash or developing a rash throughout the day yesterday on their hands and on their neck. Well, I think they touched the slime with their hands and then they were scratching their neck, scratching their face just out of,
habit or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were getting white bumps and all red on their neck and their hands and face.
So you think that it was due to the slime?
It possibly could have been. One of the students did buy the slime for $1 in the morning, so I said, okay, we're done selling slime. We're done bringing it into school.
That's illegal.
Right.
I guess I hope maybe it was because then I solved it and then no one else would become itchy. But yes, I did send a message home to parents last night asking them to support me and say, we can't bring the slime into school anymore.
I agree. I have to say, I totally agree. I think there's a lot of school districts and communities who are just kind of waving their head at it. It's no big deal. But no, there's a lot of ingredients in this slime that can cause harm to the kids.
Have you seen any of the news reports? Like there was a little girl in Rockland who burned her hands pretty severely with this stuff.
And if you've seen the photo, I mean, her fingers are badly burned. And this is a mom who's done it in the past, who got everything he needed to do the home kit for making slime and never had a problem until just recently. But this goes to show that you just don't know with this stuff.
No, you just don't know whether you use just a little too much of one ingredient and don't balance off the ingredients the correct way. You never know. It's human error, but I just need to eliminate it, the possibility of it being brought into the schools.
You got to like, though, the entrepreneurial spirit of the students.
Trying to sell it.
Make it and selling it. That reminds me of when I was a kid in elementary school, and you probably would be not happy with me, Principal Sylvia, but I used to, when I was a kid, I would bring in the Hubba Bubba bubble gum.
Oh, you're not alone.
I would buy the packs and then sell them for like 50 cents a piece. And I was like, had my own little racket going on in like third grade.
Until your mom got a call.
No, I can see that happening. But now, and please don't sell any more slime here. So I had made phone calls in the past. So then I had to one-up it and said, okay, I'll send that blanket email out. Yeah. And then I spoke to all the students yesterday on the intercom, and I said, it doesn't come to school anymore. You need to keep it at home. If it's parents' permission, you can do it at home, but I suggest you not even do it at all.
Well, Princess Sylvia, I can assure you that my Joshua does not have any homemade slime that he's taking into school and selling over there.
Have you made the slime at home yourself?
No, I have not. I have two boys, 14 and 9, and they have not asked me, but with all my experience I gain here in the middle school, they get a little shortchanged at home sometimes.
I'm sure.
Well, we've got the story is up on Fun 107's Facebook page right now. Ford Middle School in Acushnet banning that homemade slime. And Principal Sylvia, thanks for sharing the story with us this morning on the Rock and Fox Show.
Thank you for supporting me.